eerie boom in an Ocean County community. Residents say it sounds and feels like an explosion, and it's not the first time they've felt it, and authorities, they don't know what it is. Good afternoon, I'm Tracy Davidson.
And I'm Renee Chenault-Fatah. The latest mysterious booming sound happened last night in Manchester Township, which is near Toms River. Residents say it was so powerful it shook windows there in some homes. This is a story you'll see only on NBC 10. Jersey Shore Bureau reporter Ted Greenberg is live in Manchester Township, where even police are mystified. Tell us more, Ted.
Yeah, Renee and Tracy, police are trying to get to the bottom of this, but so far they don't have any answers. Folks who live here say their houses are being rattled, and so are their nerves.
It was like, boom.
John Watt says he can sleep through thunder, but this sound jolted him out of bed.
Just heard this loud bang. I actually thought my car hit something.
On block after block in the Pine Lake Park section of Manchester Township, Ocean County, people say they heard and felt what seemed like an explosion around 10 Thursday night.
It was so loud that my windows were rattling. I really thought the house next door blew up. That's how bad it was. It scares the hell out of us when we're sitting here watching TV and boom.
Businesses, schools and farmland underwater after the heaviest rainfall in Nigeria for 40 years. 100,000 people alone have been displaced here in Yola, Adamawa State, in the country's The authorities say the flooding has been exacerbated by tons of water released from the Lagdo Dam and Reservoir in neighboring Cameroon to the east, much of which has flowed into the state's river valleys.
With the volume of rainfall, the river banks are overflowing, which is overwhelming the capacities of our rivers and dams to hold on to water, so they overflow and destroy people.
These are some of the highest levels of rainfall that Nigeria has experienced for decades.
Its source is a mystery, and it's causing some people sleepless nights in the capital.
Most people have rung in the middle of the night, and they describe it as a low pitched hum that basically keeps them awake.
Residents in Mount Victoria described the hum as sounding similar to this, recorded by scientists on Auckland's North Shore in 2006, when a similar phenomenon was reported.
My partner heard something that he thought was a hum on Sunday. I don't know what it is.
It's a mystery hum to me, yeah.
I haven't heard it yet. I'm looking forward to it though.
Noise control officers dispatched by the City Council have failed to find the source.
of October 2012. Fish are still dying. Started on the 24th. This poor little guy right here, he can barely move. He's almost stationary. But at least he's got his body right. I don't know if you could see it, but there are dead fish on the bottom beneath him. Gonna walk out further on the dock. Here they are, right here, and you can see them swimming around with sores on their body. All those white spots, those are sores. The whole school has got it. Now there aren't many fish left. Most of these menhaden are gone now, dead. Unfortunately, not only is the river unhealthy, but the menhaden are unhealthy. No surprise. And they're dying. River's dying. As I walk on out here a little bit, the camera will be a little unsteady, but look at them all. Everywhere you look. This isn't just here at my dock. This is happening all over the river. On both sides of the lower Neuse at the estuary. About 40 square miles. 40 square miles. Think about that. Fish everywhere. Struggling to stay alive, covered with sores, bleeding, ulcerated sores. And what is the response of the state of North Carolina? Hey, don't worry about it, it's all natural. Being hit by a fungus, they're being hit by a mold, it's natural in the water. Well, this is not natural.
If you felt the earth shake just after 7 tonight, you weren't alone.
The quake measured 4.0 and was centered about 20 miles from Portland, Maine.
It scared the crap out of me.
Suzanne Chastain was watching television at her home in Essex when her home began to shake.
It vibrated my couch, like behind me, and so it felt like something.
Convenience store in town say they certainly felt it. Toilet paper and soap fell off the shelves in the front. Some paper plates fell out back, but there was no major damage. One employee was checking light bulbs to see if any broke when we were there, and everybody was talking about what they felt.
What was weird was that the trembling of the building, it just felt like very strange. I've never felt anything like that before.
I immediately thought it was a gas explosion. So I immediately went outside, and everyone outside was looking around. Nobody knew what was going on. Finally, someone said earthquake.
It was like an explosion. It didn't seem like it was coming from the house itself. The house shook real quick, but there was a real large bang to it, so it's crazy.
I thought you talked about it last week.
Earthquake.
Wow!
Right?
What's that? It sounded like you did an accident. No way that's an earthquake. Can't be.
This summer's drought effects are expanding into hunting season. Thousands of the state's deer are dying. Biologists believe the deer are infected with a virus causing epizootic hemorrhagic disease, or EHD.
It is a virus, as I said, and it's spread by a small biting insect called a midge.
Dean Zimmerman is the district wildlife biologist with the Department of Natural Resources. He says EHD has been seen in deer since the 1990s, but this year's outbreak is more extreme and can be blamed on the drought.
After 5 tornadoes ripped across central Mississippi last night.
It's going through my head right now. How did I live through this?
Wednesday night, a tornado tossed Donna Creel from her mobile home. The only thing left to hold on to was her 4-year-old son.
Blessed that I did live through it, because I could have died last night.
Right now, scientists are working to figure out what that big ball of fire was that soared over Northern California tonight, causing a loud boom. Good evening, everyone. I'm Carolyn Johnson.
I'm Dan Ashley. It was seen from Monterey to Mendocino and east to Sacramento.
I looked over, saw like a crescent-shaped object, like reddish-orange in color. But as it went away, it started kind of getting larger. It was kind of expanding.
I can't really describe exactly what I seen, but it was something abnormal.
How long did it last?
I just seen 2 seconds.
I'm not sure if it was a meteor or not, because a meteor drops right out of the sky. This thing was going sideways across the sky. So to say it was a meteor, I don't believe that.
A loud boom throughout Northern California.
And when you say dust storm, it really doesn't sum this up very well. It blinded drivers along Interstate 35, led to highway pileups. I'm talking about 20 to 30 vehicles involved in a collision near Blackwell.
Wow. Look at all these cars piled up everywhere.
How many are there?
I don't know, there's a bunch.